Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl, Shymamii. And this is going to be my current household video for February 2017. And if you've seen the title of this video, then you know this is my Runaway Teen Challenge household. Okay, this is my runaway teen right here, Tucker Wiles. And I am going to let you guys know about his backstory and whatnot. So, I first started this challenge when I thought my computer problems were handled, but they weren't. I actually had to send the new graphics card back as well. So they sent me two faulty graphics cards back to back. So I did want to have this be a series, but I never really got the opportunity. Now I just want to bring you the quick current household now that I actually have my old graphics card in, and I really just wanted to record something for you guys. Alright, so Tucker here. Tucker was raised in a huge family. 4 girl sisters and 1 younger brother. His younger brother came around when he was 8, right at that when he was 8 or 9, like right at that ripe age, right before you become your little double digit independent stage, but you're no longer the baby. So they wind up having another kid, and he just fell by the wayside because you had 4 sisters that always needed attention. And I mean, always needed attention. Dude, it was crazy. And now you have this younger brother, so now your parents, with little time they have in between their busy professional jobs, is going to him. So Tucker just couldn't take it anymore. He stopped going to school. He started hanging out with a bad crowd, and he wound up joining a band, quote unquote. They never really practiced. All they did was really drink beer and play instruments in somebody's basement. But one of his quote unquote friends told him that they had a gig coming in Bridgeport, and that it was $200 so that they all could go set up, do sound checks, become big famous people. Right? So Tucker did everything that he could. I mean, he even stole from a few people, muched off a few people in the corner, did everything to try and get that $200. Got it, was so excited, gave it to the guy, and never heard from him again. So now he had no money, and he was definitely not going to stay in that world because his parents were looking for him. Like, he wasn't that forgotten to where they just would notice the whole child missing, but he really didn't want to go back. So he basically hitchhiked down to the bus station and snuck in with a group of tourists and got off at the first city he could, which was Cape Garner Islands. And he tried to make a name for himself here. It just didn't work. So what he did was, slowly but surely, he began to find little rocks and gems and things like that to kind of make ends meet, get food here, a hot dog from the cart here, or a taco from the food truck there, and things like that. So it's been about I'll say, because he ran away when he was 17, it's been about a year now, a year and a half since he first ran away, and I am happy to say that Tucker is doing very well for himself, okay? Let me just show you guys what he has going on. Alright, he has a nice little art easel right here. He has, a nice little table. Here's beautiful kitchen. When you come in here, this is his wonderful room. Look at that. Are you not jealous? And this is the wonderful master suite bathroom. Okay. Yeah, this is all Tucker's. He did it all on his own. He lucked up a lot by finding a few gems, a few rare gems, getting them cut, and even found a stone inside the arcade machine for $10,000, which is where most of this money came from. But as you can see, he hasn't had too much luck on his hands. He's basically a runaway homeless teen. He's just making ends meet, and he's building his own house as he goes. And this is where he lived. As I mentioned, it was Cape Garner Island. And this is his lovely abode. I think it is the cutest thing ever. It started out as a plot of land, and this is what it is. It's so nice. I need to change that bright white mailbox to something a little bit more run down, but You guys get it, right? He has a nice little garden. That's where his money is coming from. And he lives right off of the ocean. And fishing is where, like, the real books come in, because he's like at level 5 now. And I'm really proud. So he was just mm, 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 out and down on his luck, started wandering around the island. He wanted to avoid people as much as possible. So when he was up here walking along these cliffs, he kind of noticed the waterfall. He was like, okay, well, where there's a waterfall, there's usually fish. So he came down here and tried to fish one day, found this little cove that was uninhabited by anybody or anything. And he said, you know what, this is where I'm going to live. And that was all she wrote. That was it. And he's been here ever since. And nobody's ever come and bothered him. Like, look, he's over here. There's a beach over here. There's a beach over there. You know, a couple beaches over here. But nobody's ever bothered him, because nobody wants to go on the other side of the waterfall. Seriously. Okay? But he the day he found that $10,000 stone, I think at the arcade, is the day he went out, celebrated, stayed out past his curfew, and wandered up to Hollywood Hills, which is a known spot in this world for runaways and other homeless Sims. Oh, look, there's a gem. We must go get that. We must go get that for runaway Sims. And he actually met this young lady. Her name is Andrea Merritt. And she is a Sim that moved here with her family, but she wasn't quite feeling her living the situation either, so she ran away and he ran into her up there. But he was immediately smitten by her and invited her over to his lovely abode, and they've just been cool ever since. So cool that she's actually moved in with him. She doesn't want to go back to her parents. They have been looking for her. They have not found her yet. She also has a little brother. It's just mom and dad brother. But she was going through some things at home, and she just didn't want to be there anymore. So she ran away, and now she's here with Tucker. And they actually had a baby on the way. Yes, I know. I don't know what happened. He kind of conned some guy into going to the bear store for him, getting a 6-pack. They were feeling down one day, drunk it all, and yeah. Yeah, now she's having a baby. Yep. So I'm not sure how long they're going to be here. Well, more than likely, I don't think you can move until they become young adults, but hopefully I can finagle, because this is a very small lot if you haven't seen. Maybe I can build a basement and have the baby be down there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We only have $2,000. Under $2,000. Oh my goodness. But yes, I'm waiting for her to get home. Oh, she has music club. She's still going to school and things because she doesn't want the school to call her parents. You know, like her parents know she's missing, but they don't know that she's still in the town. She left a note saying that she was going far away, somewhere else, that they'll never find her, blah, blah, blah. So she keeps going to school and stuff like that because she doesn't want them to say, oh, suddenly we haven't seen such and such in about 2 days. Do you know? They're going to like, well, she left a month ago. Why is this just now happening? So I thought that was pretty smart. And besides, you know, if you got it, go for it. Somebody's going to need, oh, she's an intellectual. That's so cool. Somebody's going to need to have a ID, some type of tie to society if they're going to make it here and not be detected by having to go through other people that will ask questions. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, no lie, I loved the look of this house. It's like, seriously, if somebody even was to come around here, they wouldn't even think that 2 teenagers will live here. They'd think it's some old man, some old sea hog, whatever you call them. And they wouldn't think twice about it. But hey, whatever. I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds the homeless teens that I'm controlling. Alright, cool. So, I don't even know what this is. I can't delete that for some reason. Yeah. Well, this is not how she originally came in the game. When she moved in with Tyler, he was like, well, if you're going to be seen around with me now, and you already told your parents that you no longer are here, we should really change your appearance. Now, I didn't change any of her facial features, but I did cut all of her hair, not all of her hair off. I did cut her hair off and gave her that type of a style so that if you looked at her, unless you were her mother staring at her child, you wouldn't know that that was her. And she, like, I didn't necessarily make it. She went to the bathroom, cut her hair off. She was like, all right, cool. If you telling me this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do. I love you, blah, blah, blah. You know how teenagers are. Come on now, guys. And she actually got Tucker, right? That's his name right there. Tucker. I think I called him Trevor Taylor. I called him Taylor or something. Got Tucker to do her piercings for her and everything. I'm telling you, nobody in her family would even recognize her. And yeah, oh crap. No, you're going to take a taxi. Okay, I'm not charging her $5 for that. In the rules, you're supposed to charge them $5 for each taxi ride. But that's totally a glitch. Like, oh, I have to get her a skateboard. That's what I got him. Well, you're going to throw up in a second. Anyway, oops. Definitely don't want to quit. So, how about you throw up and then walk here? It's going to take her forever. But, whatevs. And you're up here doing what now? Probably contemplating the hollowness of life. Yeah, considering it. Ooh, harvest this onion plant. Thank you. Alright, well, we already got that. Because we need to make some money. Oh, look at this. 4:46. Hopefully the office can cope without Russell Merritt for another hour, as he appears to be in no rush to get there. He's probably out looking for her. Seriously, are you just out playing, or are you still going in circles? Okay, she's actually taking the correct taxi, so I will charge them $5 when she gets home. Speed this up. And I want you to come home too. But he knows to use his skateboard. That's why I have to get her one. I figured a bike in this town, you'd be noticed. But a skateboard, you see a teenager on a skateboard, you've seen them all. Like, he acting like he hasn't been doing this for a while. Stop playing. Okay, so he actually ages up in 11 days. He's a loner, rebellious, brooding. He loves the outdoors. Spice brown is his favorite color. Cheesesteak is his favorite food. And electronica is his favorite music. You can tell he's been homeless and out on his own for a while. He got the toe hanging out shoe. Clothes tattered, ripped. Looking pretty dingy. She still found them attractive, however. You cannot throw a party, sweetie. Sorry. Nor can you learn to drive. Sorry about that. You shouldn't even really be doing your homework because it doesn't really matter. But she ages up in 17 days. He ages up in 11. That's fine. Like, I think he's at the place where he, yeah. I told you guys he was out walking along this path. We were looking for gems on a certain day, and he just really figured out how to get around here and just claimed it as his own. And ever since, he's just been here. This challenge is really fun. I don't think I could actually record it just because I know too many ways, and I'm really good at making money in The Sims. Like, and they don't have a lot of rules to say what you can't do to make money. So like, I know teenagers can't gamble or anything, but the arcade machine, you can get stacks of money, you can get rare gems, and this was just perfect because he lived right here to fish and stuff like that. I'm over here like, what in the world? Okay, go use the bathroom, and he wanted to find some seeds. Should have took you to the park. I should have. If there were any seeds over here, I'm telling you, this little kid, Andre Piddleton, he's never been caught by the police because he mainly stays in the woods, and the troopers do not tend to come out here a lot. Is this a seed? No, it's an actual. But we may need to come over here just on the strength that we're going to need that. I'm going to want you to pick up this. 1,000. Pick up that. Was that child support? I may have to turn that off. Strangely, that's the first time that's ever. Okay. Yeah, see? I did the deed. Now I'm paying the price. I have to turn off child support. She definitely never filed for it. Don't want to be found, and that's probably the first way that you will be found getting a government type of payoff or something like that. So, yep, you're going to pick that. Are there any seeds? Any seeds? I may actually just record this and like straight through and place it whenever they have the baby, because I'm excited to see. You know what? Since this isn't a excuse me. Since I'm not really playing this as a challenge that I'm going to be updating you guys on, I can let you guys know that when I went in to give her maternity wear, because I actually, like, knew that they were going to try for a baby. Like, I knew that part. Because I have the Woohoo mod on. And I was like, okay, let me just give her maternity clothes, because I didn't know if she was going to be moving in. No, you don't want to talk to them. You don't no longer have your cell phone, or at least that number. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't know if she was going to be staying or anything, so I just wanted to change her clothes and her appearance and stuff like that. But the funny thing is that she's actually pregnant with quadruplets. Neither of them know. I actually placed the quadruplets on 1%. And I'm clear, every time I've done that, let me change it right now. Every time I've done that, the sim that gets pregnant right after that literally has quadruplets. So, as of now, I'm going to make it 0.01 or at least 0.1, something like that. And, yeah, because I don't want everybody in this town having quadruplets. That's just, no. Alright, guys, I really was going to record all the way through until they had the baby and things like that, but I'm just going to keep it short as a current household video and not get too caught up into it. But I am excited that I was able to introduce you guys to what I'm doing in my spare time as I wait for my graphics card to come back, because the settings I have it on now is the exact same settings I had it on in the video I posted today, the baby mama drama video, and you can't tell me that they're the same. You can't, because I can tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can. I can tell the difference, and I can't wait till my replacement card comes. Seriously, it's killing me. Okay, it's killing me. But I am actually going to end this episode here. I do want to say that if you guys like challenges but don't want something that's really hard, you should kind of check this out. This challenge has been around for a while. I think the first person who I actually watched it was Sims 3 Symbiote. I loved it because her storytelling was so into it. Was crazy. I loved it. But yeah, I watched hers, And I also watched My Sims. I actually want to finish that one. I don't think I ever finished it. And I think she has a season 2 out. Also, someone that I know on YouTube has recently started the Runaway Challenge 2. So it is Sims Life. I will link the channels down below of who I have been talking about. The most current one that's going on right now is Sims Life. I absolutely love her. She's a sweetheart and she's really funny. Her challenges and Let's Plays are really good. So check her out. And thank you all for watching my video. Rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down if you liked it. Well, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and then tell me why so I can, improve. But thank you all for watching anyway. And as I say, and I always, always, always will, Tucker, do you want to take it away? Yep. That's a great face to end on. All right there. So as I say, and I always, always will, happy simming and have a very simmerific day. All right. Bye, guys.